Oh, God, it's gonna
God,
be fun.
man, that Bobby Skullface dude, Jesus.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Sharecast Uncut. We are on episode 259, and we are doing something totally different that we never do. We're out of our comfort zone. We're going live, and I'm sorry that it's not on Sharecast channel itself. We tried to figure it out, but YouTube sucks. So
Well,
we're on my channel.
it will be on the Shattercast channel eventually.
It will be. Hopefully, eventually we'll get it over there. But for now, it's on this one. So tonight we got the B crew, kind of let's say B plus crew because we got one of the A plus here. So today we got Greg from Mercy. How you doing, Gregor?
I promise this won't be a donkey show.
Awesome.
But I'm also known to lie, so.
And we also have, if you'll sit down in his dark room, one of the scariest places to be in a lecture room. We got Robert D.
Hello?
Hello?
Is this thing on?
Everybody.
It is on.
Hello!
Yeah. How y'all fellas doing, man?
Ugh.
Well, I talked to Robert on the phone last night, so I have a good idea about how he's doing.
I played, we was on Xbox Live. Me, him, and Zero were playing. He was trying to download Call of Duty, and he was yelling at his wife, I don't know how to do this.
Lisa, bring me another bottle of Jameson.
While they were playing Call of Duty, I was playing Battlefront 2.
Yep. Yeah.
You were playing Call of Alcoholism.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look last night.
It wasn't a good sound either. Kit was laughing at your ass because she could hear you across my 12-foot couch.
Is there going to be donkey pudding? Hopefully. Pinkerton, thank y'all for coming in. I really appreciate y'all coming in.
Wow, how many views do we have right now?
We only have 9 people watching.
2.
That's fine.
Ooh, it's a milestone for the Deluxe Baldwin channel.
It is. It is. I understand. I'm not as big as Sharecast. I'm not as big as Bubby. I know. It's fine. I understand that.
Was this a ploy? Was this a ploy by you just to get traffic?
Yeah, it was basically. No, I couldn't figure it out. For real, man. I showed Greg. He saw it. It asked for an encoder. I don't know what the hell that shit is. So,
I couldn't figure it out either. So I was like, put it on your channel. We'll figure it out in post.
Yeah.
And Matt, you might not be as big as Shattercast, but you're as big as 1/5 of Shattercast.
Yeah.
Never forget
that. So, let's go down the line. I'm Deluxe. We don't anybody knows. Bobby, happy birthday. I know you're not here.
Happy birthday, Bubby.
Happy birthday, Bubby. And Justin had to, I don't know, go fight crime or something. He went to fix a car. He had to go fix a car or something like that.
Let's call Bobby and wish him a happy birthday live. Let's really piss him off.
Oh, we should do that.
Bobby.
He won't answer. You know damn well he won't answer. Come on now.
What do you mean? He doesn't swipe off me. He might not answer me.
Please enjoy this Verizon ringback tone.
Oh, I love that ringback. Oh, yeah.
Man, damn, it's like 2005 up in this motherfucker.
He's got the worst. It's the worst. His voicemail sucks.
He's not
trash.
You know he's not.
Well, if he doesn't take my call, I'm going to guilt trip him.
No, he would already answer, dude. He would have answered a long time ago if he was going to take your call.
Oh, he's looking at it and deciding. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah, he decided not to. You know damn well.
Not available. So at the tone, please leave a massage.
A what? A massage?
Tell him, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for
they can't hear you, man. Okay. Hey, Bubby.
Hey, Bubby.
It's Rubba. I got Deluxe and Greg here. We wanted to call you to wish you a happy birthday. And by the amount of rings you let it go on, you decided not to take my call. And then you figured you might as well just let it ring out and pretend you weren't by your phone.
Bubby, your ringtone, your ringback is trash.
Greg said your ringback is trash. And, yeah, I mean, I took your call on my birthday, but I understand we're not the same person. You know, you got Matt saying, ooh. You know, you got bigger fish to fry. More important people to talk to.
He's probably making some clam chowder or something. I don't know.
Yeah, go make some clam chowder and have a happy birthday.
Hope you didn't want to eat chicken or a burger.
So, going on with the show.
I feel so fat at this point, like the holidays, man.
I can't wait. I'm starting that challenge, the ROC challenge, next week. I'll be glad to start that back again because I've gained some weight again. So I'm gonna do it.
Hungover and fat, exhausted.
You quit drinking all the time.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
Hey, Greg, what'd you get this week, man?
Well, I am so glad you asked, Matthew.
Okay.
Matthew Deluxe Baldwin. I got. Well, it was Christmas. It was Christmas after all.
Merry Christmas.
It was Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. We already said Merry Christmas once, but let's say it again post Christmas.
Yeah.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
No.
Okay, yeah. Fuck next year. We probably will make it like May or June before we're all dead anyway. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the best presents first from my 6-year-old homie. Pretty much my best friend.
Yeah.
I got a Deadpool riding a unicorn rainbow shirt.
Nice.
Randomly. I got a pack of gummy sour worms, which are my favorite. And I got a Legends class Bumblebee movie Bumblebee that's a Camaro. But it's the one from like 2 movies ago.
Yeah.
Whatever. I got a Pusheen eating sushi shirt from Kit.
Oh.
I got a couple little things. I got a Camp Crystal Lake counselor identification bracelet.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I got Fans Toys Hydra.
Phase.
Wait, hold on. No, I gotta do it proper. Fans Toys Hydra. Fans Toys Hydra. Fans Toys Hydra. Fans Toys Hydra. Fans Toys Hydra.
He's using
Okay, that's one for each. I'm a one man Fans Toys army.
I think you only said it 5 times.
Well, I said it. The 6th time was the first one. That was robot mode.
Yeah.
You little fucker. And yeah, I think that about sums it up. That was it. Kit and I didn't really do Christmas for each other. We gave a lot of presents. We didn't give each other. We gave out presents.
That's cool.
We are desperate for friends.
Me too. Hey, Robert.
Yes.
What you get, fella?
Lisa got me a new briefcase.
Oh.
I also got like a dashboard holder for my phone, so I don't have to drive while holding the maps on my hand. And I got a Bose soundbar, subwoofer, and surround sound speakers I got for myself.
Nice.
And it's very nice. Yeah, to hook it up to the Xbox, it's weird. For some reason, you have to connect your cable box. It has to go into the Xbox, and then that goes into the TV. And for some reason, that makes the Bose system work with your video games. But then whenever you want to watch TV, you have to turn your Xbox on. So I'm like, I don't want to do that. You know?
That's weird.
Very weird.
Weird.
But yeah, I haven't gotten Transformers in a while, and it turns out I had the wrong zip code down on my shipping address. And so like a bunch of stuff's been returned to China. Yeah, just because of the zip code. Normally they would just send it to the right place, but now they're just returning it all.
Is it a new?
Thanks, Obama.
Chimichanga, whatever.
Yeah,
another
chimichanga.
Well, he should have your address already typed in his.
He asked me and verified it, and I typed the wrong zip code. Like I typed my old zip code. And then I was wondering why I wasn't getting anything, and then I got my first return notice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's being returned to sender. It's like, yo, give me a chance. I'll come get it. No.
Yeah, come on.
Fucking being returned to China.
Damn.
The real inconvenience is for Tony because he's going to have to get that fucking tattoo on his wrist. He already got the zip code corrected. Now he's going to have to get it redone again.
Language.
Because
you can cuss on that. It's not.
Now we can curse?
Yeah, fucker.
Yeah, Greg's been cussing like every other word, dude.
You should look at Matt's subtitle. You just see Matt
was like fucking fuck, and then I was like, dude, my grandma's sitting right here. And Matt's like, oh, I'm sorry. Say my grandma's sitting here when we do this show.
Tell that bitch I said hi.
No, Matt was referring to all that shit we were talking before the live stream started about the King of England.
Oh, Cody? Yeah, well, is that all you got, Robert?
You mad at Cody?
I'm not mad at Cody.
Why are you mad at Cody?
I love Cody.
What did you get for Christmas, Matthew?
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I got a lot of stuff. Okay, I got Fans Toys Hydra, Fans Toys Cyclonus, whatever his name is. Hey, hello, what's up? I got.
You got a payphone in your house?
I do actually. So we're by the Christmas tree. I got unique toys, the headmasters, the triple changers, and highbrow, whatever. I got those 2 sets. I got Zeta toys, a Silverbolt. I got what else? I got the Powder Primes, Rodimus Prime. He got him on sale at Target the other day. I got the Iron Factory G2 Sideswipe, heavy metal. Whatever
That was
his name
cool.
is. Yeah, sharp as hell, man. I had to transform him because he kept poking me.
Oh,
I know. And I think that's it. I don't think I got anything else. All that stuff. So that's. Oh, my wife got me a little one-step changer of Megatron for Christmas for some reason. So that's pretty cool. And I think that's it. So yeah. So I guess we're gonna try to do this thing. Y'all ready to move on? Let's try to screen share if I can. Screen share our notes. Do I want to screen share our notes? Yeah.
We'll put the notes in the description. Just screen
Okay.
share some pictures.
Do you want to show pictures, or you just want to go through the notes?
Matt, there's 20 viewers. This is gonna crash your channel.
It probably is. I'm glad you support me, Robert. I really do. It really makes me feel good. We already talked about this. The New Age, the Masterpiece Skill, Dark of the Moon.
Actually,
Soundwave?
well, there's actually something I didn't put in the notes because that time I was going to use to make sure everything was finalized. We were scrambling. So they confirmed an animated.
Yeah, the animated movie.
Cybertron-based, movie.
Yeah. Well, you want to talk about that? So, how y'all feel about that?
Well, I just want to say one thing. There was some really cringy confusion online, in the comment sections of a bunch of posts, because they were like, "Well, hopefully this won't conflict with the animated movie that Travis Knight or the CGI movie that Travis Knight wants to do." And it's like someone was like, "You realize a CGI movie is an animated movie, right?"
Yeah.
That shit was funny as fuck to me. I laughed. I LOL'd. Rafflecoptered. My pants were gone. I didn't know where I was. I was on the floor.
My pants were gone. Like, what the hell? Where am I? Hey, we're not on the SU channel because we can't figure out how to do it. So it's on my channel, and we'll put it on SU eventually. So
apparently, So let's tell them what happened, so they don't think we're bumbling idiots. So I'm like, Matt, can you set it up? Because Matt does live all the time. Matt does like 30 minutes, like 5 times a day.
I do not.
But for some reason, our shattered my notifications say differently.
Go get the notifications.
For some reason, the Shattercast YouTube backend was different all of a sudden than what Matt does. And then Matt talked to Dust, so it's different than like the ROC. So I don't know why we got singled out for like this like beta update or some whatever the hell it is. So we're doing it live on Matt's channel, and then after we're gonna try to rip the audio or the video or whatever, and then it'll be posted at some point this weekend. So all you guys who are listening to this on like Sunday or Monday, like frothing that there's no Shattercast up yet.
Yeah.
We're working on it. It's a curve. It's been a busy holiday week for all of us. Robert's pretty much useless as far as technology goes.
Anyone who complains is outing themselves as not being a supporter of Matthew because they wouldn't know because they don't look at his channel.
Anyway, so what do y'all think about the animated? Are y'all excited? Do y'all think they're going to start it on Cybertron? It's going to be a backstory of, I guess, all that stuff. Are y'all excited for that? What are y'all feelings?
Well, whatever his fucking name is, the guy with the weird Italian name, said that it was going to be like the war for Cybertron. So it's probably going to be more of what we saw, spoilers, at the beginning of the Bumblebee, and then in a couple other spots, which is fine.
With that. Yeah, I'd be all right. I would be totally fine with that. That was really part of the best parts of the movie was that and everything. So.
Yeah, that was fun.
So, Robert,
I'm excited for it.
Are you really? You don't show it.
Because I'm hungover. I'm excited for it though. I mean, definitely better than the Bayverse stuff. So pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. You know.
Well, it is technically still Bayverse, no matter what like hope people are holding out. Like the same group of people that thought they were going to be able to get a Hasbro MP44 for like $12, are the same ones that are holding out hope that it's not going to be Bayverse, but it's still in the same continuity. They're just making changes.
I love those posts that say, "Should I try it?" And when they show that they post the eBay link to it, and they say, "I'm going to try it," or and they ask for help or something like, "Should I try this? Should I, do I trust them?" I'm just like, oh, yeah.
I always tell them to do it.
It's all the Fans Toys Dinobots for $50. I mean, how could I pass that up? Shipped from China.
Decepticons for only like 15. And it's like, all right, fuck yeah, you'll do that, dumbass.
No, I think it's cool. Like I enjoyed Bumblebee enough. I know there's some differentiating opinions, and
I did too.
The next time we're all together, we're gonna have a talk, and we're gonna have something's gonna happen. I wouldn't call it a talk, but something's gonna happen. So there's gonna be some words being said.
So should I screen share some pictures or notes or whatever what we gonna do? Or are we just gonna talk about
Let's just talk about it.
Okay. So you have the New Age Masterpiece Soundwave, which we've already seen that.
Yeah, well, if you scroll down, there's actual like pictures. It's not the display pictures. There's actual pictures of the prototype. Yeah, there's a couple of things in here that we did talk about last week in those display photos, but there are better pictures available now, actually from the companies. So that's why they're in there again.
That's not bad. I mean, I know it's it's not for everybody. It's Michael Bay or it's Bayverse, but I like this. I like Soundwave as the car. I didn't mind him being the car. So
yeah, it's fine. I mean, I don't collect this particular style.
Right.
Yes, you do.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool. Well, I did pre-order that 3A Bumblebee last night. I said, fuck it. They just look too cool.
It looks good. It looks like a statue, man.
How much is it?
And I got it for
something like that. 130.
Well, the one I jumped on was 135.
Okay.
Shipped through Ageless Geeks, but I think he might have closed his pre-orders. But I figured, I think he did because I saw Last Bump for his pre-order post, and I was like, I need it. Mm-hmm. I can always sell it. You know what I mean? If I don't like it, I don't have any figures like that in my collection, but I just think it looks cool, and it's got LEDs all over it and stuff. I mean, that's cool. It's just like a cool display piece, like just a one-off for my desk or something. But yeah, if I don't like it, I'll sell it to Matt for $5.
So next you got it looks like a Legends. Okay, we saw this, the Fans Hobby Legends Scale Armada Prime.
But there's better pictures of it, so I put it back in here so we can actually get an opinion.
Oh, I'm in for this. I like that. As long as he has articulations. I know he was like an A stance in the original toy and everything. That's all he did was connect with this trailer and everything. But I'll probably get this.
Everyone's jumping into the Legends game, huh? Everyone
is. Wait till you get to the end. The third party. Everybody's getting a piece of that pie.
Man, you start on the new scale, just like Magic Square jumping into the Masterpiece scale. Yeah. I don't I treat it as a new company coming out with a figure. They have nothing to fall back on in terms of reputation for the product they're making. Right. So just because Fans Hobby makes good big figures doesn't mean they're going to make good Legends. I think it's totally different. It's just like the way physics changes when you go from large scale down to quantum scale. It's the same idea with designing and engineering Legends. Physics. What?
You don't know physics.
So
I know magnets.
What do y'all think of?
How do they work?
I don't know.
What do you think if Fans Toys try to jump into the Legends game? What would y'all think about that?
Well, you have that with their, with their Target Masters, They've made that scale.
Yeah, but
they're cheap. These would not pass for good Legends figures because they're just ball joints.
Yeah, I mean, do you think that they can make something like a Magic Square, but in their kind of plastic?
I don't want them to. I mean, I have Magic Square. I have Iron Factory.
Yeah.
I have Unique Toys. That I don't need anyone else to bother. You know, I'm not gonna go collect multiples.
Yeah, they need to finish their masterpiece stuff. You know, put out once their stuff
Right.
they want. So yeah, I can see that. All right. Well,
Man,
movie. We got.
what did you have? What did you have for the Christmas dinner, Matthew?
I told you I had ham and
Ham.
green bean rolls.
What's
and
a green bean roll?
macaroni.
You mean you roll green beans into like a fist-sized mound of green beans?
It's a green bean roll is you get a strip of bacon and you get some like 4 or 5 pieces of green beans and you roll it up and you put like a brown sugar and butter kind of mix. You melt butter and brown sugar and you put a glaze over it and you bake it for like 20 minutes and you got a green bean roll.
Oh wow,
pretty good.
I thought it was like somehow you baked like biscuits with green beans in it. I was like, ooh.
No, I mean that'd be
no.
Matt
I like
sounds
your version
like
better.
Matt's like the chef at the Chinese buffet trying to come up with new items. He's like, let's take some bread and we'll roll up some green beans and put some brown sugar on there.
It was my wife's family. My wife's my mother-in-law. She introduced me to green bean rolls, and they're really good. And she makes a wonderful. Have y'all heard of a ding dong cake?
You're a ding dong cake.
Man, dude, I'm telling you right now, the ding dong cake is one of the best. I don't, if you've ever had ding dongs, they're like kind of a hostess thing or whatever, anything, and she makes a cake out of it. It's so good.
Does she just put like a ring of ding dongs? A ring of ding dongs on a plate? She puts a bunch of ding dongs down on a plate and goes, "Here, pre-cut cake."
Yeah, basically what it is. No,
you made a ding dong cake. I made a ding dong cake.
Ding dong cake. It's really good. I'm telling you, it's worth look.
The best part.
Lisa loves it too. So,
the best part's when you get it all the way in your mouth and that cream just shoots down the back of your throat.
No, that's the best part of anything. Actually, to be honest, But
it's the best part of ding dong cake. It's the best part of hanging out at Circle K.
Best part of ding dongs is when they shoot their cream in your mouth.
So,
all right, Robert Heavy Hand there.
We got Zeta Toys Legends Guild Cybertronian bar.
Even Zeta's getting on that shit. The biggest scale third-party company.
The biggest scale is going into. So they're making a bar, I guess for IDW or something. I guess. Or?
That's my thought process. But then there's a Decepticon throne. So I don't know. I think they're just throwing shit against the wall and. After people bought that fucking Bruticus, after everyone bought that Bruticus, they're like, "Yeah, let's just throw things at the wall and see what they stick."
This is just silly. This
comes with glasses and bottles and stuff, and it's a bar. It's like, I don't.
And if this doesn't sell, they'll just upscale it for your combiners.
Like a real bar.
This shit'll be like 4 feet long, like 1.5 tall.
Nibbly as fuck.
They'll be they'll actually be shot glasses and not just those little fake plastic glasses.
It don't look bad. I mean, it looks fine. It's like, I like the chairs and stuff. I think this is weird. We're talking about this and nobody knows what we're talking about. And
I think this is stupid.
Oh, we should have put the links in the description. It's fun. It's fun. They can get the links later. This is what happens when people complain about us not having pictures in the video when we only have a day to prepare. Y'all complain about that. Well, how do you like it when you don't have show notes either?
I do like the throne though, that Starscream sitting in. I really like that. I would buy that. Yeah.
I'll post the show notes in the. I'll post them in Shattercast on the page. So if anyone wants to go back and look at any of this stuff,
Robert, you like that throne?
Let me see here again. I'm taking
it looks pretty. It don't look bad.
If it's included with the bar, no.
I don't. Oh, is it included? Oh, they got it all included.
Yeah, it's part of the bar. Yeah.
I'm not buying a bar just to get a throne.
Yeah, I'm not doing that either. Screw that. Oh well.
I like the idea of a throne. That would be cool. But
yeah, I do like the throne.
The issue with displaying is if you have Megatron sitting on a throne, it's not really raised. So you can't really see anything. You'll just see the top of his head maybe, and the tippy tips of the Decepticon logo. So it doesn't really work. It should be on a dais, you know, to properly work. You know what they should be doing instead of the bar? They should be doing the coronation scene. That would be
Ooh,
sick.
That
would be really, really sick because it would have molded detail with the statues. It would have a throne. You know, you could have so many legends in that scene, and it would be cool. But no, they're doing a stupid bar.
Man. You're onto something,
And the focal point would be Starscream getting owned.
Yeah, pretty much. But that, you're onto something, man. I would, you know, I'd be all over that, man. If they made something like that.
So instead of doing a bar, real good, guys. Freaking
Not wigging. We just explained why we don't have pictures, man. Calm down. Man.
I posted the show notes on the Shattercast page in the post that says it's on your channel. So if anyone wants to click on it, who was asking about pictures?
Oh, not winging him. He's always asking for something.
Ooh, are you and Nightwing having a fallout?
I don't want to fall out, but you know he's kind of being persistent. You know, and, he needs to relax. Or something, calm down. All right, Iron Warrior Pioneer Color Phototypes.
Did you say phototypes?
Phototypes. What did I say? Phototype. Yeah, that's how you say it.
Prototype.
Everything about this looks.
Oh, I said phototype. Wait, I think it says photo on the thing.
Oh, does it?
I don't know. No, it's not. It's prototype.
No, it says prototype.
I'm retarded. So, anyways, this is their take on the Prime stuff, the non-transforming Prime stuff, and they look good. I mean, to be honest, they look really fucking good.
Those hands look suspect as fuck, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that's what it looked like in the cartoon too, but like
they are raggedy. They're kind of small.
They look, yeah, like I don't know. That looks like a choking hazard for when I suck on his fingers.
I do love that sword. That sword looks really nice, and it looks good. I mean, I don't know. How much are these things? Anyway? How much?
We talked about this before. What did we say? 5 or 20,000?
Could be. I bet it's 20,000, close to that.
What size are they?
I want to say probably Voyager size, maybe. Are they NP?
Yeah, I have no idea. I literally have no clue. Like usual.
I don't really like how it looks. I feel like it doesn't look perfect, and it should be perfect. You know.
What do you? Well, I mean,
a little skinny. He looks a little skinny.
He was skinny in the cartoons, wasn't he?
Just seems really skinny. I don't know.
Those legs are skinny. Those legs are really skinny.
You know. Leave it to Flames Toys. Don't bother Iron Warrior.
Yeah, is this their new? They're new, right? This their
grand opening, well, grand closing.
They posted some. They posted transforming figures too, didn't they? I think we talked about them last week.
No.
Final Victory.
I think they only had the Iron Warrior. That was all the him Megatron, and they had like a bulkhead or something. I don't know.
No, I thought they had something else because I thought it was just another display caught in the picture. But then I zoomed in on the card. Well, what?
Wouldn't it go?
These look cool. I'll get. If this is decent, I'll pick this and Megatron up.
Yeah,
But you know, I mean, maybe.
Dude, hey Robert, we got 31 people watching, man. My shit's fixing to shut down for real.
Mine shows 30. I think we lost someone.
Did we? Okay, that's good. I think if we go over 30, it's going to be trouble. Trouble. Hey, y'all, we're done with third-party news.
Yeah, I'm done with third-party.
Yeah, no. Let's talk about Hasbro. We got a G1 Optimus reissue. Oh, this is causing some stuff on the interwebs. People are kind of mad.
No trailer. Is that why?
I know, and it's $50. So what do y'all think about that? Are you want to go to the webs, the interwebs, and complain about it? TFW or something?
I started a thread on.
Did you?
tffans.net.org/ whatever /RA. It's got it's got about 1,500 posts.
Nice. So
I'm gonna KO the G1 trailer and make bank.
So this is a very unusual reissue since it's just a G1 Optimus. He does have bigger smokestacks. You know, that's something. It'll be
he's overcompensating for something, Matt.
It's a Walmart exclusive. He will include 2 guns. I think one looks like the toy and one looks like the cartoon, I think. And yeah, that's it. So
I love those fists, those cheap, stupid fists.
Yeah.
He should
yeah.
come with a Megatron gun so we could have Megatron guns cluttering up our parts bins
Ooh.
in different scales. Like
He
3
should, come
foot
with
scales.
he should come with a matrix too, because they always have to have a matrix. Yeah. So I mean, do y'all need the trailer? Are y'all mad that there was not? I mean, are y'all even gonna get this? I mean, does it even matter?
No.
Most reissued fucking mold outside of the secret mold. No.
Didn't the Seekers, the G1 Seekers, have really silly fists too?
Yeah, they're like molded. They
look like boxing gloves. Or something.
Yeah, exactly. Now the new one with the reissue ones that came out at Walmart, Starscream one has holes in his hands so he can hold the Megatron gun and everything. So that's all.
Amazing. The wonders of modern technology.
So you're not gonna get the? Are you not gonna get the reissue of Optimus Prime, Robert?
No.
Why not?
No.
Have it in box.
$50.
You can beat your kid with it though.
Yeah. You wanted that? I don't know. It caused a lot of people. I don't know. People were mad because it wasn't going to come with a trailer, or it was cost too much. You know, there was other reasons probably that they were mad, but you know, whatever.
Don't charge $50 for something with no trailer.
Yeah, I think it should have been 30. I think 30 would have been fine.
Give me a break, man. It's like MP nearing MP prices for what? Why? Where do they get off charging that much? For what?
Robert, think of all the diecast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the plastic.
Yeah, when it's that Takara, that Hasbro Takara diecast, it's not worth the money.
Yeah, but
what's that lead?
The plastic on these are kind of cheaper now. But I guess Prime will be almost all diecast, wouldn't he?
No.
Yeah, I'm not picking up any of these.
Something was plastic on mine, and I remember breaking when I was in the Cub Scouts. I was so upset. My toys broke whenever I let other kids play with them.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Wait, that's kind of how your adult life is too, though, isn't it?
This is true. That bastard.
Shout out to Bobby. Happy birthday, Bobby.
Bobby breaks a lot of stuff, man. All right, let's see. Well, that's it for Hasbro news. Wow. We got statue news. We got a Bumblebee movie Blitzwing statue. Oh, do we? Ooh. Not bad.
Spoiler alert. I'm not even mad that this is Blitzwing because he was only in the movie for like 2 minutes.
Yeah. They didn't say his name either. They didn't say his name, so we don't know if it's Blitzwing or not.
Yeah.
But whatever. This is from Prime 1 Studios, and they do a good job. And this, I mean, if you like this type of stuff, I think it looks really good, to be honest.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, their stuff always looks good. They make the Bayverse look good. Like, they make the designs look good because you can actually see what's going on in statue form.
Well, Travis Knight made with Bumblebee. I think the fight scenes were so much cleaner and clearer. They were a lot better. You could tell fighting.
Yeah, I just meant in general with the Prime 1's movie work. But yeah, like I definitely agree with that. I could tell what was going on. And it was easy to tell them apart when there was only like 4 Transformers and not 50,000.
And I liked how they incorporated them transforming. You know, like Bee transformed during the fight, and then Dropkick transformed into the helicopter and everything.
Yeah, and it didn't take fucking 10. It wasn't like watching Dragon Ball Z either. Like, you didn't have to wait 3 episodes for him to transform all the way. Like, there was that first slow transformation.
Yeah.
Like, and then after that, it was like, you know, it was like pop.
Yeah. So that was good. But yeah, it looks fine. You know, if that's what you want. All right. Well. Okay, I guess we have a discussion question. Oh, we're done with news. Yeah.
Wow, this is like a 30 minutes or more with Deluxe.
What's that?
Oh, yeah, let's bring it on them. 30 minutes more with Deluxe.
You want to do 30 minutes? All right. But hey, we got a discussion question. And I know a little bit about this, but I'm sure Greg has he studied up on it. Hasbro wins China a case against knockoffs. So that's a big deal. A lot of people are getting worried about, they're going to go after third party.
It's a difference between third party, and knockoffs. They won a case against a corporation and some people for
Tony.
for counterfeiting trademarked goods. That's what knockoffs are. They're counterfeits.
Yep.
You know, it's not third party. It's like there's obviously some individuals in a company were just literally copying Hasbro products.
Mhm.
You know, that's different than the third party release. So people are the keyboard lawyers don't understand, and they're just going on and on.
It's funny when they start. Everybody becomes a lawyer. I think you've said that before. Like everybody becomes a lawyer, or something like that. And everybody wants to be a lawyer when they can't prove they're right. They always become a lawyer or something like that. And they know everything about. It's like,
Well,
come
there were other articles have come up. Like there's not really much meat in this, or the one I read, so I didn't post
what
any
about
of them.
potatoes?
But yeah, like Robert said. Oh wait, hold on. Let me put my lawyer glasses on. Where'd I
I
put
want
the
to see that
cigar?
mustache.
I want to see your fucking mustache.
Mr.
Why you shy about your mustache? I like it.
Why are you the only person on Shattercast that can't grow facial hair?
Ooh.
I can. It just doesn't look good.
I hear you. All those the big old patch.
You got patches?
I'm just Patch Adams.
Oh man, that's. Can you grow the sideburn? I mean, like the goatee, or does
Doesn't
it stop
connect.
right here?
It doesn't connect.
Oh.
You know, his shit. He tried to grow a soul patch once, and it turned out to be a hole patch. It was like an outline.
It's like
He had
I
to
had a
fill in the
donut
middle
on
with a
it.
Sharpie. No. Okay. So yeah. So it's definitely This is definitely just applies to one-on-one knockoffs. They're getting traction in the fight. So like your Takasa Tonys. What's the other company? There's a couple other companies that like have the audacity to like have a quote unquote brand name, but they just put out the straight box like Doesn't Toy House Factory do that? Or I might be mistaken. I don't own any of their products, obviously. But there's a couple of companies that do that. They just straight up put the Takara Tomy, Decepticons, Transformers. The figures may or may not have the logos, but a logo is present somewhere in the package. Like they photocopy the instructions or they scan them. Like there's it checks all the boxes. So that's what this is about.
Okay.
Third party, as long as it doesn't copy, and I'm not trying to be an expert, but I seem to remember that there's like a 70-30 rule, I think, with this, where like it's got to be at least 30% different. So like the Hasbro UK was able to put a cease and desist out against a certain retailer based in the UK for Fans Toys Grinder and the upgrade head, not against Fans Toys, but against the company selling it, because it was a certain percentage identical to the Masterpiece design.
Well, it's easier to go after. It's easier to enforce in the Western countries. In the Western countries, that's all. I mean, because China is very loose, and they could do it here too. They could go after all the e-tailers that sell stuff, and they could see copyright is more of a civil matter, practically speaking. Trademarks is when you quickly get the authorities involved, law enforcement, to seize and destroy things. Copyright, although you see like the warnings about federal this, that, the other, it really is more of a civil issue, and it's like it's not the same thing. It's not, and it's more of an analysis about whether they're infringing on a copyright, as opposed to just, hey, you copied our product, you're passing it off as our product. That's trademark, and people are going to buy this thinking it's Takara, and it's not, and they are now going to think Takara is garbage. You're damaging the value of our brand by copying our stuff. If somebody buys Perfect Effect, Transmetals 2 Megatron, it's obviously not a Takara product. It's not a Hasbro product. It's a character, but it's definitely not affecting their brand.
That's why U.S.-based retailers don't openly sell. My North Carolina just came out. Sell. It happens from time to time. It's so weird. In my old age, I whistle when I talk sometimes too.
Okay.
That's why U.S. retailers don't openly sell knockoffs. I mean, some do. I mean, TF Stores, Big Bad Toy Store, they don't.
Sir Toys.
Like um, some other ones do on the sly. Some do openly. You know, that's cool. Like, that's cool until, you know, you get
Well,
taxed on that shit. But
let me ask you something. Is there, and I'm just little chance, is there a little chance that Hasbro will go after third-party companies at all? If they go, you know, after they get done with, well, I'm not getting done with knockoffs, but, you know, eventually will they move on to third-party companies?
I think third-party companies probably help supplement Takara in a way, like where it gets people to buy Takara releases, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah, like
because people are wanting trying to put a collection together, and like I think third party kind of helps Takara. It's not the people that buy a third party version of a character that I think is the issue so much as the people that are like, I'm not going to buy this. I'll teach Takara a lesson. I'll wait for the knockoff. And like, A, they're not really doing any damage to Takara doing that. But B, they're also like, I mean, they're kind of just like giving Takara the middle finger. Because if Takara was to go out of business, who the fuck would they knock off? And we've had this discussion ad nauseum. But yeah, I don't think Takara is so much worried. And plus the fact that like Robert had said, like the legals of it are just so complicated. Like, it's just easier to take out the real problem. The real thieves.
I believe with trademarks, you can go after the distributors for distributing counterfeit products, not just the producer. I don't believe, and I could be wrong, that you can do the same thing with copyright. You have to go after the infringer of the copyright, the creators. So if they're in China, you'd have to you'd have to, you know, bring a case person to like the Geneva Convention and stuff, and you know, there's always the risk of losing, and then that sets a dangerous precedent if they lose a civil suit. If a court finds that it's not infringing on their copyright, wow, then it's open season. You know, I think they would win. I really do think they would win, but the whole problem is enforcing it even in China.
Is it worth? I mean, is it worth it to do it?
They can, you know, it's like all this risk, and then they can't even enforce it because who's going to listen? Oh yeah,
well,
because it's not like anyone's going to shut them down and burn their. It's not counterfeit goods, so the authorities don't come and shut the stuff down. You know, it's just okay as a civil judgment. You're awarded money. Good luck trying to collect it. The company shuts down, starts up a new factory down a block. You know, down the alley.
Yeah.
Well, you see how quick they went after Mattel for that Bumblebee, the DC character Bumblebee, and those what was it? Was that Fans Toy or Fans? Was that Hot Toys? What was the doll line that DC makes?
Yeah, but that's enforcement is easy though because they.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You see how quick they were to go against them for just using the name, like using Bumblebee, but they won't go after third-party companies. Like, because I mean, that just shows you like the different levels of effort and process that are involved.
They could go after the designers. I mean, technically, until the designers, if they have a design that they're looking to shop and sell to a company, it's a work for hire, I believe, once the company purchases it. But until then, you know, the designer has these designs that are possibly infringing on copyright, and not all the designers live in China.
Well, can
get some judgments against them and shut them down?
Yeah, but I mean, I would think with a product like and I may be wrong. I'm not the lawyer here. You're an ambulance chaser, so we're kind of on the same grounds.
I don't have a mustache.
Yeah, you don't have a mustache, motherfucker, but you have You have a fucking collar for leagues.
Ooh. He's got a big collar on this one. He's got a new shirt. He don't have a big collar yet.
Want to see my shirt? See my shirt?
No, I can't see you. I'm not looking.
I gotta put a light on.
Shitbirds.
I'll look at it later when I'm alone in the dark.
I'm a shitbird. I gotta put a light on in my dark room so you can.
I would think with the nature of a transforming toy, like I would think like the focus would really be in a court case on the process of getting from point A to point B, sometimes point C, sometimes point D, E, and F in certain characters.
D, Z, E, and F.
DC.
D, Z, E, F.
Oh, they can shut him down. Taking pictures of knockoffs. No,
They
anyway,
could go
whatever. We're going. But that's what I was saying about the Grimlock, that Fans Toys grinder. Like, I just think that, like, I mean, there was enough. Like, that thing transforms almost the exact same. It does. There's a little bit different in the legs, but it pretty much does the same fucking thing. And that's inherent with the design. I mean, you can't really mix it up too much. And I think that's how Hasbro UK or whatever was able to get the C&D against the retailer for carrying it. But at the time, China wasn't as open to hearing these cases as they are now.
Like I said,
thanks, Obama.
If it's a trademark problem and, you know, the Chinese authorities are more ready and able and willing to go shut down counterfeiters, but it's a totally different ball of wax when it's a copyright issue and it's a civil matter, and then you have to enforce it against these companies. You know, good luck finding any of these companies and who owns them. But they could find out, like I said, the designers aren't there. If you go after the designers for infringing on as soon as you are rendering it into a tangible form in any way, you're infringing on a copyright. So they could go after designers, and you could shut them down. You seize their bank accounts, you put them out, make them homeless. They're not designing anymore. They can't feed themselves. They're not going to be doing that work anymore. You could take the rug out from under the companies that you can't touch.
That is the best way to stop third party, is to starve people to death, Robert.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Well, if you know any designers, let me know, because I already sent Takara an email with all the information about the ones I know.
Really?
Yeah, the CEO at Takara is actually in Canada right now talking to Trudeau, because
really?
a few of them are up that way. Yeah.
Is it going to be a TFCon?
They sent me a shirt, actually. They sent me a snitch, number one snitch award.
I mean,
I wish Trudeau would go to TFCon.
Yeah.
True
Oh,
that.
He would be dressed in like a brand new Transformer shirt with the tag still on it. And be like, hello, my favorite Transformer, or my fellow Transformers collectors.
Y'all want to read any questions, or y'all want to? I was going to ask y'all a question. What are y'all looking forward to next year? What are y'all looking forward to?
In what context? Like toy wise, or just in general?
Well, yeah, toy wise. You know, life. You know, what do you expect?
I'm looking forward to Beast Wars Megatron, the Masterpiece. I'm looking forward to the new Masterpiece Optimus.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to maybe getting the Zeta Superion now that I've seen it combined in action.
You know, that Facebook post of yours was missing a key phrase.
What?
You're like, whatever, like, you know, looking for Zeta aerial bot limbs. You should have written for a fair price.
Oh, they're for a custom for my kid.
For a fair price.
I love everybody, and everybody always responds with, "What's a fair price?"
$10 over retail. They're sold out everywhere. I got them for $200 a piece. Actually, I think I saw at eBay. I might be wrong. I saw a listing somewhere for them at $150 a piece for the two that are sold out, that are
really
getting re-released in like a week. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, Brink just brought up a good point.
What did Brink say? Did I sound like a dumbass?
We should have been going live tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Some of us have shit to do on Friday nights.
I ain't got to do. Gosh, calm down, relax. We get it.
We don't all have that ETR money.
That's true. We don't have ETR.
Some of us have to work a second job on the weekends.
So you're looking forward to Freddy versus Jason phase toys?
What are you talking about?
Is there any NECA
no.
stuff? Oh no, Michael Myers.
NECA stuff.
Yeah.
There's like 9 Pennywises coming out next year.
Yeah,
how many pound foolishes?
13.
Is that his arch nemesis, Pound Foolish?
There's no, his nemesis is the spirit of a child. And if you read the book, The Power of an Orgy.
Is Hound coming out next year? Is Hound going
Hound,
to
I don't know. They haven't said anything. Hound looks more done than Prime does.
He did. Let me ask you this question about Zeta. You know, I'm really looking forward to this Superion. You know, we have not heard anything from them in a while.
About what?
About
they
new,
just sent.
New stuff.
Well, have they? What else do they have on the? Well, they have to finish Superion, I guess. That's
it. That's all they got. And then they hadn't.
Oh no! And then they're reissuing some shit. They're reissuing that Prime design as
Prime design. I want some new combiners, man. Put Predaking out. I want a huge fucking Predaking.
We should go live tomorrow and call it Shatterpiece Shitpiece Theater.
Let's go live every night for a week.
Just to piss everyone off, go live.
We should go live when we go live.
But we'll just do a 24/7 stream. I'll take a week off for
I'm being serious. With Zeta, we've not seen anything.
30 days with Deluxe.
No, they are, Matt. They are. They're not showing new stuff, but like that's what they've got coming up. They have reissues of more Toy World molds coming up, and then I think they're going to drop some shit on us at TFCon.
Predaking.
I would love Predaking or a Defensor. I would love a huge Predaking.
I think because that Toy World teased that silhouette of that Predaking, and because I think Bobby had pointed out the hips, it looks like it is not a parts former. I think maybe that was an early design of Predaking before they went parts forming, and they might Toy World's releasing this. You see, like sometimes you see designers stealing from each other and companies, and one guy will get an earlier design and sell it to someone. And it's like an earlier version before it gets updated and corrected with the better company. I'll bet you that's what's going on. So Toy World's releasing this. That's just the feeling I get, like an earlier version, and then Zeta's going to come out with a really good one.
I hope so, because if they release that without being parts forming, trash. It's going to be too big. It'll be floppy. It won't even stand upright.
Mm-hmm. And what about Defensor? Zeta would be cool if Zeta did it. We talked about this on for Dummies. Ooh, I just saw a pug butt.
Hey, there's Gator. How you doing?
Ooh, I love pug butt.
I saw a pug butt. He's like, look at my fat butt. Greg, are you done?
Am I done with what?
Your thoughts.
Oh no, you just start talking, so I deferred to you because all arguments are better in New York City. No, I think the next combiner from Zeta is going to be Constructor version 2.
Oh God.
Yeah, I think he's right. It's going to be.
He's going to have a giant. He's going to have like a giant mohawk or something.
It's going to be a green one, and then a yellow one, and then a greener one, and then an orange one, and then a dirty yellow one, and then a dirty green one, and then a purple one, and then a clear one, and then a dirty purple one, and then an opaque one. Am I missing something? And then a new head, and then a new waist, and then a reissue box set of the original one.
I got to do a pink one too for the
pink one with big soft
for breast
boobies.
cancer.
Ooh, they'll have the add-on kits for the boobies. They'll have whoever making those add-on kits for the boobies.
Giant fake.
Meanwhile, everyone's waiting on Prowestator.
Yeah. God, if they fucking do another Constructor, man, come on. Get the fuck out of here.
Why does everybody keep talking about lubes and lube stains? I don't know. You guys
lube stain that button. Yeah, hit that like button. It helps out. What are you looking for? Robert.
Flames Toys. I'm really looking forward to that. Star Saber.
I don't know.
Yeah.
450.
I'm getting it. I don't know how I feel about Prime or the Megatron, but I'm definitely getting the Star Saber and the Victory Leo. And we talked about this on the For Dummies show, but if like this is a licensed product, right? So it can't transform, right? How is it that Star Saber can combine with Victory Leo, but that doesn't count as transforming?
Popsicle sticks.
It's an add-on kit. It's going to come with parts.
Oh, you think it's just fake? It doesn't actually turn into his booties and stuff. It's just extra pieces.
I don't fucking know.
That might be it. You might have hit the nail right on the head there.
It's not transforming, Robert.
You might be right. The mustache has spoken. And Magic Square, I'm looking forward to all the legends we saw. Like, I'm really interested in seeing that stuff. But I would love to see, like, I can't wait for Superion. I'm really kind of like frustrated now that Fans Toys says they're releasing all combiners, and then Zeta has come out with such great combiners. I don't have the room for 2 sets of large combiners, and I feel like I have to get them.
You do in your butt.
I think you could put some stuff back there in that little wall space back there right behind you.
That's a corner poking out.
Oh, I think you can put something up there, man. Just get a DTOF, man. Just stuff all of them in there, man. All the combiners.
Oh, you're right. I'll just get one DTOF. That's what I'll do.
That's all you gotta do.
Oh, man. You know what I'll do? I got it. You lay the DTOF on its back on the floor. Okay. You stand every big guy up, right? As many as you can get, like boom, 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 standing up. And the DTOF is laying down. And then you take another DTOF and put it over them. And they're like, it's like Guardians of the Galaxy. You could wear a white wig and a feathery robe and pretend that they're your prisoners.
Dude, I think you're onto something, man. I think that's the.
And then you don't just be stuck in like.
That's the. Hello, I can't move. Hello, hey. I think you're onto something. I think that's the new way that people should display shit is laying the DTOF down and then put another one on. That'd be awesome. Good job.
There you go.
Winner, chicken dinner. Y'all want to read any questions or something, or y'all want to wait, or y'all?
There are some questions that pertain to everyone and pertain to Bobby as well. So if you guys want to skip around and look,
why don't we have some questions in the chat?
Okay. Yeah. I forgot we're live. Anybody want to ask us a question? It takes a little while. It's a little delay. So, the best and rare horizontal DTOF that is commitment. Thank you, Ken. That's a good dude. Well, thank you all, everybody, for coming in and watching us. We really appreciate it.
What's with the lube? Lord Nagatron. Do you like lube?
Good dude. I thought it was November.
When Fans Toys is coming out with their first combiners in November.
Do you think they will? You think they're going to come out with their combiners?
Ken C wants to know where do you see third party in about 30 minutes?
I don't know. Where do you see 30? Anybody?
Where do you see 30 minutes in 5 years?
I see my third party with some faction logos on them because I just got some sheets in, and I just haven't had time to put them on.
I want to put faction labels on a DTOF. That's all I want. I'm just going to get a DTOF and put faction symbols on them.
I think we're about
get one of every set.
Yes.
I think we're about to get inundated with third-party Legends releases. It's going to be a little wacky. It's going to be a little wild, a little Kool-Aid style.
Are you going to go in on, because both of us are big Legends, and Greg's, he's starting the Legends again now. Are y'all? I mean, I'm straight. I'm going Iron Factory.
Don't be putting that voodoo on me, Ricky Bobby.
Anyway, if other companies start doing Legends, are y'all going to be in on Robert?
Fuck no.
I'm not. I'm just going Magic Square, Iron Factory. Not unless someone else says, "Hey, I got this." Whatever it is, whoever's coming out with a. I'm on the fence about New Age. I might like it. We'll see. I like the Bumblebee, but I wasn't a huge fan of the Dotson brothers. I think they're a little dumpy, a little puffy looking. But the Megatron looks great, so I might be picking and choosing. Because I'm getting duplicates now. I'm getting duplicate G1. Not unless they don't step on each other's toes.
Yeah.
I hope they don't. So far we've had a nice, like what do you call that? What do you call that? The courtesy between like pirates, scoundrels. What do you call that? Honor amongst thieves.
Dirty, rotten, filthy.
Oh, Gator! Attack! Gator, attack him!
Where'd you at?
Robert, you're a fucking ambulance chaser. I can't believe you couldn't remember that turn of phrase. Or that saying, I guess.
So, somebody asked something. Hold on, let me try to get back up there.
I got it.
Josh Pfister.
Best looking new Iron Factory pre-order. Who'd y'all like the best out of Iron Factory coming out?
Man, they all look good.
Yeah, their DJD looks really good. Their Hound, Mirage, those three that came out look pretty. Like Greg said, all of them. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Iron Factory.
And the Magic Square looks good, and the New Age looks okay, But these other companies, Toy World's Exhaust and what's his face, Wheeljack. They can paint it up all they want. I don't think pug butt. He's waddling.
All I'm saying is I'm eating a bunch of cheese to stretch out my rectum for these new Legends figures. I got to keep up with the Giannis.
I'm not in on that Wheeljack and that whatever exhaust. I don't
give me a break, man. Not when Magic Square can like add little bits of love to.
I reckon Wheeljack looks really good. Yeah,
that does look really good.
Oh, but I mean,
with the G1 aesthetic, though, I mean, like Magic Square will say, "Oh, there's a gap there. We're gonna provide a panel to flip and cover this just because we take pride in it. We want it to look good, you know." And then you have Toy World is just like, "Oh, look, the fists come out, and you got a nice hollow piece here, and look, the insides of the legs are just hollow, and it's all ball joints, but we painted it." It's like, guys, sorry, another company is up the game.
Just because you paint a turd, it's still a turd.
It's still a painted turd. So Josh Pfister wants to know how we're spending on New Year's.
We're all going to be compiling top 10 lists with all the same shit on them. Like we do every year.
We're doing a live show. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we're doing a live show every night that you have a podcast.
Ooh.
Sir Fist a lot. So much
Stumpy.
fisting.
Shout out to Stumpy.
How much Killer Pitbull? He wants to know how much do we spend? How much do we spend on figures a month? Yeesh, too much. Way too much.
Not as much as I used to.
Yeah, I think these days my monthly spend on toys is probably $200 or less.
Yeah, a couple
depending
hundred.
on if an MP scale figure comes out, but mostly I've been buying NECA lately, and those things are what, $30. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not stuff out there really to get. It's like pre-orders hit, you know, and it's, you know, something's coming in.
Planet X, whatever, Planet X, Depth, whatever, what was his name?
Death Stars.
Death Stars, he just hit now.
He looks so good, but I don't know where the fuck I'm going to put him. I almost bought him just because I was having that FOMO feel today because I haven't gotten a new Transformer since Saturday before Christmas. Yeah. But, like, I don't know where I put him, but he looks so fucking good.
Nick Bremer said he's going to get drunk until his kitty was adopted.
Let me get this Christopher Reeve curl going.
Right. I spend too much. I'm going to tell you right now. Fucking that Flames toy.
Wait, what does that mean? What did he say? I don't have the chat up. He said he's going to get drunk and get his kitty adopted?
He's going to get drunk and tell his kid that
he was adopted.
You know, I played a bad joke on my kids. On Christmas Eve, we were at my deceased uncle's house, you know, visiting the family. And I said, okay, we got to get home because that puppy's going to suffocate in the box.
That's messed up, dude.
And my kids' eyes like lit up. They're like, oh, like they looked excited when they heard puppy and then freaked out when they heard it was going to die. And I was like, I'm only kidding. I didn't get you a puppy. And my wife's like, you're horrible.
Yeah,
in so many ways. What you just did was horrible. Yeah. I was like, thank you.
Oh, you know what? We should bump it up after we do some questions. Let's bump it up.
Notch.
Instead of doing text from Robert, let's do drunken phone calls with Robert. Because I got a funny story that Robert did last night. No, when I thought Nick Bramer said that he was going to get drunk and try to get his kitty adopted, I thought he was soliciting in our live chat for selling that butt for Legends figures. Because I got 5 on it.
Any other questions?
Right,
what is
eyes covered? This is A team and B team teaming up.
I know it's B plus. We're a B plus team.
B plus.
JR Junior Link A. What's everybody's favorite non-transforming figure of the year? Mine would be Flames Toys Drift.
Flames Toys.
Fans Toys Rouge.
That's funny. For me, oh yeah, I got a Marvel Legends Iron Spider. I just noticed him over there. I forgot all about him. Man, I don't know. I just bought a bunch of NECA shit. Like,
yeah, there's some good.
Man, I'll tell you, I bought. Okay, I don't think I said it.
Half away says those prime.
No,
figures.
hold on. I'm not done yet.
Wait, hold on.
I didn't say it.
Halfaway says those Prime figures don't look good. Go on.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't like Prime, and the hands look like garbage, but
Go on.
it is what it is. I got a couple aliens from a couple years ago, and they're basically the same mold as the new ones. And, like, I don't know what the fuck happened in NECA, but, like, the quality on the old ones, they're fucking solid. Like, you pick that thing up and you shake it, it's squeaking like Fans Toys. Like, nothing moves out of place. Like, everything's perfectly toleranced. And then, like, I pretty much had to bathe my last couple of re-release aliens in fucking future polish. Yeah, they got some splaining to do. If my Mike Myers is bad, then I might be.
No, they said Myers is really.
I might be asking for somebody's manager.
Halfaway wants everyone to know that he really hates those Prime figures.
Hathaway. Anyways, they said Myers is really good. Robert, what's your favorite non-transforming from this year?
Oh, considering that I still haven't received a shipping notification from BPTS for what's his face, Tarn, I have to say Drift. You know, Flames Toys. Flames Toys.
I still think even when you get Tarn, I think you're gonna still think Flames Toys Drift is.
What's up? I'm the future. I'm the future. Stop being cheap. Stop being cheap. Get something good, fool.
BBTS is the new TF source. They're just not up on the credit card stealing game yet.
Dude,
or
yeah.
leaking game.
Man, I'm glad I use PayPal. I didn't use credit card on TF Source. But yeah, if anybody has a TF Source account and you got a card on there, make sure y'all get that canceled. And they got hacked again. They need to upgrade their servers and shit.
Yeah, but their shit still says safe purchasing.
Does it?
Or whatever. Yeah, it's like all the pre-order emails I still get, even though I haven't ordered from them since the MMC bugs or the Fans Toys bugs.
Eyes Covered says that Astrobots are extremely posable, but also very phasey, so he's out.
The Astrobot. What are those?
Ooh, I ripped a good one. That was a good one.
What are the Astrobots?
It was a phase.
Yeah, it's phase.
Oh, like Mythic Legions. Okay. I got you.
I don't think Mythic Legions is a phase, man. I think everybody's getting into that shit, man.
Yeah, that's kind of the definition of a phase. Okay.
I know what I'm just saying, but they look really nice. I mean, it's not for me, but they look really nice.
I think once you stuff your shelves with something and you no longer have the the space to pose them and enjoy them, and you just start getting volume, even if the volume is good, that each individual bot or figure is good. Once you crowd your shelf, like with Marvel Legends, then you're like, what have I done? Because I feel like, the same issue with Transformers, but because I personally have a personal need to get the characters, I'm not happy that they're crowded, but I still want them because I want a representation of a character, and then I figure at some point, maybe I'll figure out the displays. But if you're just getting something because it looks cool and yeah, they look good and they seem really cool, it's like, I think that you hit that point where like, whoa, now it doesn't look good anymore. I can't have all these.
Because you stuff them in DTOF or a Billy or whatever, and you really can't see and appreciate the ones you have. You're just stuffing more and more into there. My collection's just like that. I don't appreciate all my Transformers. I got stuff that I haven't touched for fucking months, maybe even years now.
It was like a fizzled phase was Bucky O'Hare. That was a fizzled, fizzy phase.
Yeah, I think the only person who bought those was T-Tor X6.
Yeah.
Then we also Ken C got Bucky O'Hare too.
Oh, did he?
Oh.
Just got my 4X troop builders of Bucky. Yeah, I did. Did you get some Bucky, Robert? I thought you got some. Oh.
No. What am I, an idiot?
You did do the Pacific Rim stuff, didn't you?
I gave it away.
I still have mine.
Huh?
How many did you
still have mine. Oh.
I had them all. I just gave them away. I even had the Kaiju. I gave it away. I gave it to my friends. I gave it over to my kid's friend. I gave it to my kid's friend. My friend's kid.
I think for a month, everybody was posting Pacific Rim stuff because I don't think anything was coming out.
The joke. The joke is on Extra Zero because he's the only guy who spent like $500 on that SOC one.
It was awesome.
Justin Lennett did too, and his didn't work out at the time, if I'm not mistaken.
What are you doing awake?
Uh-oh.
I bought them and I kept them because Kit really likes Pacific Rim. So
That's fine.
I got to
As long as
encourage
you
her.
like 'em.
Kid's
As long
got
as you
bed
like 'em,
hair and everything.
Oh,
that's
I
all
do
that
like
matters.
them.
Hey, little
I
one.
do like them, but
Say hi, Matthew. Don't.
Hi.
She's picking her nose and eating it on screen.
nice.
Say hi, Matthew. No.
I
It's
don't
Matthew.
remember
Stop
me.
picking your nose. Go inside.
She got
You're making me
afro, man.
hungry.
I want some
Want to
sugar
go
hot.
on live, Lisa?
Tell Lisa. I got my wife in here. Tell Lisa to get on. I'm on. Tell her I'm on. Tell your wife I'm on.
Matthew's on. Don't give him the finger. That's not cool.
That's not nice.
She's like, stop.
Lisa's got to stick around for phone calls with Robert.
All your friends must hate me. They think I'm not nice.
Well,
Oh, I like her better than I do you. Tell her that.
what's your story? Because I don't think
Give her my
anybody's got any
digits.
questions for us. So I guess what's your little story for
Oh, Robert is the worst liar in the world. He called me last night drunk. And do you mind if I tell the story? Do you mind if I snitch? I won't if you don't want me to.
Snitch about what?
Your
You
Kettle
probably don't
One.
remember.
Your Kettle One story.
Oh, she doesn't listen to this stuff. Sure, go ahead. That was good.
Oh, well, that's actually funny because that she doesn't listen. Because Robert just calls me out of the blue, and Kit's using my phone to take pictures of the hedgehogs because hers was in another room. And she's like, Robert's calling you. I was like, Robert D? And I was like, all right, I'll answer it. And he's like, you're trying to ignore my phone call. And I'm like, no, I wasn't. Kit was using my phone. You're a liar. She has a phone. And I'm like, okay. So we're talking. I was like, how was Christmas? How's the side chick? How's everything going? And, everything's good. Told me what they got. He's like, we were talking about he's like, we made Bloody Marys. And I was like, yeah, we made Bloody Marys. Turns out the best Bloody Mary mix
He's in Brooklyn.
came from Brooklyn. I miss the big-ass Brooklyn at the top of the label. It's good. Anyway. He's like, so I got a big bottle, the top bottle of Kettle One. I was like, the half gallon? He's like, it's $40 bottle. He's like, I drank like 3/4 of it, and Lisa got mad. She said, don't drink so much. He's like, so I went back to the liquor store, and I bought another bottle.
She didn't know I drank so much of it.
And replaced and put it in the freezer. And then as he's telling me this story, he's like, and she's looking at me right now. And she's mouthing the word disgusting. And she's super mad. And all of a sudden she's like, Robert, I don't hate your friends, but you're drinking. You need to it's out of control or something. And he's like, she doesn't know there were 2 bottles in the freezer at one time. And he's telling me the secret, like, while his wife is standing, like, 2 feet away from him. And then what's even funnier is he was just like, oh, she doesn't listen to the show. Just talk away. She won't hear it.
Well,
He's like, she's saying I'm disgusting and divorce. And when the kids turn 18, I'm moving back home.
Well, he got online with us, with me and Extra Zero. We were playing Call of Duty. And he was yelling at Belisa, I don't know how to download this. This is stupid. I want to play Call of Duty.
That's about the same. Yeah,
I don't understand. I'm listening to you guys playing Call of Duty, and I'm downloading. So I'm playing Battlefront.
Duty.
Yeah, Duty. Call of Duty. I mean, how do you don't talk? You don't like. You sound bored. All you hear is clicking, and you're like 25 kills, 30 kills.
You're like,
and I was not sucking. I was getting a lot of.
Yeah, but you're just like, you sound like you're half asleep. You're not even having fun.
People, okay, we're in a party chat, and it's just me and Zero talking. Other people,
you're not allowed, Robert.
So we're me and him can strategize, but we can't talk to the other team. Now we could, turn it off and talk with our team, but nowadays nobody really talks anymore. It used to be kids, cussing at you and calling everything you can.
Not if it's Friday the 13th. Those fucking kids are fucking live.
Well, now
they're fucking out of control.
There's not a lot of people talking. They always get into parties or they mute everybody. They just don't want to hear people.
Call of Luby.
No, Luby. Did somebody post that? That would be funny if they did.
Half away. The Prime hater.
Seriously, you guys need to stream a game of COD. Shit would be awesome. Oh, that would.
I've never
If we
played.
all had it on the same platform, I would be down for that. But I have it on PS4. That's like the
I
one
have
of
an
the
Xbox.
few games I have on PS4, yeah, and everybody else has on Xbox.
I've
Yeah,
never
that's
played
good.
Call of Duty, not any version or iteration of it.
Duty.
Now I have it.
You downloaded it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, get on. We gotta play tonight, man. Duty.
Yugoslavia. I'm part Yugoslavian, actually, Lord Nagatron. Well, the former Yugoslavia. I'm part Slovenian.
If I can find my Xbox controller, because I haven't used my Xbox in forever because it's busted, I'll jump on with you guys after I reformat it and re-download all my fucking games.
What is the
'cause it
favorite
doesn't
food?
work.
What is the favorite? Eyes Covered wants to know, what is the favorite food snack that's a pain in the ass to eat? I would say ass.
Yeah, ass is a pain in the ass to eat. This one's got peanuts.
Lord Nagatron, you're Slovenian. Bullshit.
I was going to say something that probably get us kicked off of YouTube.
What's our favorite food to eat that's a pain in the ass to eat? I don't know. Booty.
When it comes to Matt, you don't have no trouble eating cock.
Sorry. Yeah, we got a little
I like a lot of Asian snack foods, and sometimes they can be a pain in the ass to eat, especially when the cops show up at your house and want to know what you're doing with the trunk full of
Do you
whatever.
drink blood, Robert G?
Yes.
If you're in a dark room.
Yes, I do. He's confusing Slovenia with Transylvania.
Aren't they next door neighbors? No.
Matt, you're retarded.
I am retarded. Well, this has been fun. I had a good time doing this.
No, let's keep going.
What do you want to talk about? Oh,
Let's talk about Jesus.
So, well, yeah, we could, but what do you want to talk about?
The holidays are upon us, yeah.
Robert? What are you doing for New Year's, Robert? You didn't answer that.
My wife, we were gonna go away to Great Wolf Lodge, and then we decided not to. We wanted to we're so tired, so we're like, we canceled that, and we're just gonna have some family and friends over the house. And I'd rather not even do that, but my wife wants to do something.
Yeah.
So, I'm just tired, man. For the holiday season, I get real exhausted. Like we were wrapping presents, we didn't sleep at all that night.
I know. You were talking to me. I was talking to you. Like I'm tired.
Yeah, and like the days before, just shopping. It was crazy.
Hey, Robert, do you know what the best song is? No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
Yeah. No, we have the best No Sleep. My one of my closest friends is cousins with Mike D.
Oh, really? Nice.
They're from Brooklyn.
They are. Yeah, they are. So is Spike Lee.
His name is Diamond, Mike Diamond.
I saw Spike Lee in Brooklyn when I was in up there in New York, man.
I went to high school across the street from Spike Lee's first retail store.
No, you did not.
He's from Fort Greene. I went to high school in Fort Greene. Went to Brooklyn Tech.
I was part of the original lineup of Wu-Tang.
I was playing Fortnite before I got on, and I wasn't going to get on.
Yeah, with Cody.
Fortnite. And,
Dude, Cody straight snitched on your ass. That shit was funny as fuck.
What happened?
I was playing Fortnite.
Oh, you don't remember that?
Robert, I was playing Fortnite before I got on.
No, he was playing with because Bobby doesn't know about anything that doesn't involve like old people stuff these days. And he was like, "Yeah, I talked to Cody," and he was like, "Oh, Matt missed the show." Oh, Cody was Canadian for a second. He was like, "Oh, I missed the show." Oh yeah, we were online playing Call of Duty that night, and he said, "I guess I have to get off and do Shattered Cast." And then like Bobby was like, "Yeah, it was like Fortnite or something." And it was pretty fun. He's like, "I don't play Fortnite. I was playing Call of Duty that night."
Hey,
he's like, "Oh,
hey, Robert, you think Bobby would answer my phone?
Give it a whirl.
Oh, you guys want to just call random people?
Not really.
Let's see who I got.
All right, I'm gonna call him and see if he's gonna answer.
Why does PayPal want my phone number?
Put it on speakerphone. Just don't point the screen at the TV. Don't point the screen at the TV.
Shut your hole.
Why don't you shave?
I wonder what he's doing. He's not gonna answer. It's just loud. Dang. Yeah, he would already answer if he was gonna answer me.
Swipe left.
Reach me, but I'm not available.
Ooh, Greg hung up.
Massage.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up
What should I
or
say?
press 1 for more
Did
options.
Greg leave? Greg left. Hey, Bobby. Happy birthday. Why won't you answer me and Robert's call? Call me. Well, Greg left us. All right, it's just me and you, Robert.
Meow. Meow. Hey, big bot.
Do I need to send? I guess he can get back on. It'll be all right. Anyways.
Springer. I mean, Cringer. Springer.
No, I want to call Lenny,
Oh, Lenny. Yeah.
but Lenny didn't answer.
Like a mustache?
What'd you say?
Show us your mustache.
No.
All I see is darkness now. Darkness is calling.
Are you being racist?
Imprisoning me.
Oh, wait, that's Metallica. That
Night
sound
Wingham
like that.
said that Cringer hung up.
Finger, turn off the camera. How
I
about
want to see Nightwing. I want to see Nightwing's mustache.
it's handlebars, man. Who else
Yeah,
can
he
call?
looks like a
I don't have
Klingon.
anybody's phone number. I don't have anybody's phone number, so I can call anybody. So. Let's
Well, I can't
Ken.
call any. There we go.
Call
I can't
Ken.
call anybody.
Call Ken.
Who?
Call Ken.
I don't have Ken's number.
Yeah, you do. No, I like
Ken, dial in. You know the hotline. 1-800 Hot Boys.
No, I like best buddy, bestest.
Yeah, I know his phone number though.
I
Ken's a
wonder,
good dude.
He is. He's a really good dude. Robert D. and I went to the same place. Okay.
Hell?
I don't know. That was
Who said that?
Spiros,
Oh yeah, definitely hell. Or
Yeah.
Greece. One of the two.
Sparta?
Florida. Probably Florida. Florida's like the armpit of America, isn't it? Or the taint. Is it the taint or armpit?
Sparta? That's in
Florida.
Greece.
Florida.
Well, it was in
Robert
Greece.
D's calling me. Why are you calling?
Get Matt on.
Hello?
Let's get Matt on the phone.
Hello?
Matt, I hung up.
Oh, you hung up. Okay. Anyways, we can call. Oh, I can call people on. I can call people on Messenger.
Oh, add people to the call. This is the okay. Let's end this. Let's call this the end. Let's actually do a little hangout.
Okay, you want to hangout?
Yeah, can
No.
you stop it and then
I gotta
restart
go
it
back.
with a different link? Fucker. Oh, never mind then. Okay, never mind. I just want to hang out with Robert.
Oh, Robert, you leaving?
Everybody else was covered, so I didn't look gay.
Robert, you gonna do the hangout or are you gone?
We're doing an unbroadcasted, pre-recorded hangout.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we gonna do that or no?
No, if you guys want to stay on for a little bit and have a couple people on and
Do you want to
kind
add
of
people to this
BS.
call? Do you want to add this people to this call?
No, well,
No.
stop the live stream.
Okay.
Did you
wanna
stop the
it?
live stream?
Well, let me
Did you
know.
stop
I'm gonna stop the live stream. I'm gonna tell everybody. That's the show, folks.
I think they got that at this point because I
Thank you.
said stop the live stream like 9 times.
Thank y'all for coming in and watching us. We really appreciate it. We hope y'all have a wonderful new year. And yeah,
Matt, what's your New Year's resolution?
I don't have one.
Oh, that's nice. Greg, what's your New Year's resolution?
To find better people to do a podcast with.
Mine is
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
If we stop the stream, we still can use the same room link. Oh, okay, that's cool.
to shave your mustache.
Hey, I can't. I did, and then Kit's like, "No, I miss it."
Oh, she likes the tickle.
But then, like, I met.
No, when they
Yeah,
kiss.
that's
When they
that's
kiss.
that.
Oh, shut the fuck up. When y'all kiss, she likes the
We don't do that. We're Puritan.
They
Oh.
have two separate beds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay. Happy New
We
Year.
have different bedrooms. We have two
It's like-
different bedrooms. Yeah.
it's like Happy Days.
Anyways, thank y'all for coming in. We really appreciate it.
Monday,
So
Tuesday,
tonight,
happy days. Wednesday, Thursday, happy days.
30 minutes with deluxe.
Was that
50
happy
times a
days?
day.
y'all are so salty.
Deluxe
Are
is
we-
showing another vid.